Assalamu alaikum. In this lecture, I'm going to teach you Cyril's speech act theory, especially the elocutionary classes. So I'm going to cover the 5 elocutionary classes of Cyril, that is declarations, representatives, expressives, directives, and commissives. So by the end of this lecture, you will be able to analyze Cyril's elocutionary classes. So these are the 5 classes that we are going to cover. The first one is declaration. So declaration are basically kind of a speech act. They change the world via utterances. The speaker has to have a special institutional role in a specific context in order to perform a declaration appropriately. So basically declaration, the important thing is that the speaker should also have some important role, and that particular words should also be used in particular context. Then only that declaration will take place. Like for example, priest, when a priest is saying, and I pronounce you husband and wife, then this will be said in the church, okay, in the presence of bride and groom and other people. Referee, if referee is saying you are out, then it should be the field. There should be the cricketers or the participants as well. Jury for men, we find the defendant guilty. So in using the declaration, the speaker changes world via word. So basically everything changes after declaration. There is another important point over here, that after uh, this sentence, this is speech act, that is declaration, overall things will change. Second is representatives. Representatives are those kind of speech acts that state what the speaker believes to be the case or not. So statements of facts, assertions, conclusions, and descriptions are all example of the speakers representing the world as he or she believes it is. So basically representatives are those kind of speech acts which the speaker consider as a fact or an opinion or a assertion or some kind of conclusion or some kind of description, so whatever the speaker believes. For example, the earth is flat. This is obviously an opinion by the speaker. Chomsky didn't write about peanuts. It was a warm sunny day. So all these sentences shows that how the speaker is trying to fit his speech in the world. So his speech, or you can say his beliefs in the world. Third is expressives. Expressives are those kind of speech acts that state what the speaker feels. They express psychological states and can be statements of pleasure, pain, likes, dislikes, joy, or sorrow. They can be caused by something the speaker does or the hearer does, but they are about the speaker's experience. So basically, expressives are, you can say, the feelings of the speaker, whatever they are feeling, either positive, negative, happy, sad, joy, sorrow, pain, whatever. For example, I'm really sorry. Congratulations. Oh, yes, great. So all these sentences, these 3 sentences shows the expression or the feeling of the speaker. That's why these are included in expressives. Next is directives. So directives are those kind of speech acts that speakers use to get someone to do something. They express what the speaker wants. They are commands, order, requests, suggestions. So basically directives is by the speaker for the listener, something that the speaker wants other person to do. So that kind of a speech act is known as directives. For example, give me a cup of coffee, make it black. So basically asking the other person to hand over or to give the coffee cup. Number 2, could you lend me a pen please? Asking other person to give his or her pen. Don't touch that. Stopping other from doing anything. So these are the directives means for the other people. So in using the directive, the speaker attempts to make the world fit the words via the hearer. So basically it's for the hearer or the listener that they are supposed to do. Next class is commissives. Commissives are those kind of speech acts that speaker use to commit themselves to some future action. They express what the speaker intends. They are promise, threat, refusal, pledges. They can be performed by the speaker alone or by the speaker as as a member of a group. For example, I'll be back. I'm going to get it right next time. I will not do that. So basically these sentences showed what the speaker is committing himself or herself for doing something. And this basically focus on the future action that is to be done and by the speaker, right? The directives was for the listener, whereas commissives is for the speaker himself or herself. So that's all for these classes.